Now, Elon Musk himself told us many times that Tesla has the most anticipated product pipeline of all companies out there. And this is true. If you're considering that we are waiting for the Cybertruck, for the solar roof, and for a big change how we use and store energy, then you can agree with Elon Musk. Now, if we are looking today into a small portion, the automotive portion of Tesla, you see that the Cybertruck is coming soon, and it will very much differentiate how we use and buy pickup trucks, and why it's the most important product in the automotive scene for Tesla in the future, because it's such a very disruptive element of the whole portfolio. All about it here in this vlog.
Wolf of Dubai.
Let's talk about first design and manufacturing, because we know that Tesla like to go on the edge of what is possible, and this is what they did with Cybertruck. When the truck was announced on stage, many people didn't know if this is a joke or a real car, a real prototype that will be built by Tesla. And we have seen the Model Y from 10 months from prototype to the delivery. This is record time, and this is what will happen with the Cybertruck. It's so different in design though. So we will see here a totally redesigned car specific in the pickup scene. This is something that no other car maker does, and this is what Elon Musk also explained. They thought how the future of pickup trucks should look like, what is the best and cheapest manufacturing for mass production, and what is really important to be on board in such a car. And this is a car for really hard men, and that's why they are using it off-road. They are using it to tow things. They are using this to transport things and as a utility car. And all of this is combined into the next future of pickup trucks, and this is the Cybertruck. So the outer skin is the most significant change to other cars, to the car industry in general. It's the exoskeleton outside. So this is made by a very special type of steel, which is bulletproof. And we have seen in the presentation that they used as a hammer and hammered against the door, and nothing happened, not even a small dent. Now this is very impressive. Now this is a question now to the regulators, if such a car can be allowed on street. Now think about two things. First of all, we are using this car soon to be self-drive most of the time, and these cars are used also outside, city areas most of the time, and therefore, there's not much traffic, but the car has basically no crunching zone. This is the zone when a car crashes another car, that the pre-area of cars are getting scrunched, so the whole pressure of the accident is not going onto the person or the driver, which can be very critical. Now, if we are thinking this car comes out 2021, or 2022 even, then we can expect, that self-driving will be a big argument for Tesla to saying to regulators, hey, this car is really safe because it brakes itself, it drives itself, it's 6 or 7, or by that time even 10 or 20 times more safer than any human driver. Then maybe regulators would say, okay, let's try to approve this car, and then you have a really robust car. And therefore I believe this is such a great leap into the design of cars and of pickups. Now let's talk about the market. The market for pickups, especially in the US, very, very big. It's the most selling car ever. The Ford 150F or F150 is the most selling pickup ever, and it's a huge. This is basically how over the last couple of decades Ford built their business on. Now we know from the very first Henry Ford, he mass-produced car, and to that we see the same approach by Tesla, trying to simplify the production. For example, Henry Ford did only one color, only one model, only one, interior design, so it was for everyone same, and that's why he was able to produce millions and to lower costs to offer it to many people. Now let's talk about this for a second, because we will see a huge market, millions of cars that can be sold, and this manufacturing process of the Cybertruck will be made in the US, where the market is. Elon Musk in one interview said that the current situation with the Model 3, when they just produced it in the US for the whole world, is an absolutely dilemma. Why? Because they have like 18 different stickers, for example, in 18 different languages. If they sending things to Middle East, then they have to change some parts and some stickers. If they have to send it to Europe, then they have some other regulations. Maybe the blinking system need to be different. So you can see that there's lots of things. And if they keep on concentrating the first couple of years on the US market only and producing in the US, this can be beautiful for Tesla. Beautiful, profitable, and this is the next part we will talk about. So the Cybertruck will be available in 3 different variations. The first variation will be the single motor version, which is powered by a single motor, and that's why it's the cheapest car with around $39,000. Then the next one is going up to $49,000 for a dual motor, and then you will see a $69,000 car with the 3 motor, and which is actually the most strongest car and pickup out there. We definitely will see a little bit of competition to Rivian and who will win the race about the most selling electric pickup, but I think Tesla has really a good shot here. Now the price is $40,000 for a pickup truck that is towing better, is never getting destroyed almost, and is a self-driving car. What can you ask more? This is a very cheap pickup, and even cheaper than gasoline pickups, and therefore I believe this is a huge market entry for Tesla. And more of it, I'm thinking that actually, when Tesla can on these cars maintain a profit margin of 30 to 35 percent gross margin on each car, then I think Tesla will have a really big money machine here with this Cybertruck, and that's why it's important for Tesla to work on this project. Now they will definitely have interesting challenges ahead to ramp up production, because now the most of the cars comes from US, and they have so much capacity in their US Nevada factory, but on the other side still the Model 3, the Model Y, the S and X need to be produced, and therefore this needs a bit of scaling. So their infrastructure is there, but they need to have the challenge of scaling. So actually we have seen that this could be a little bit of stress on Tesla over the short term, but long term it's a really interesting business model to ramp up the production of the Cybertruck. And you see also that not only people who are interested in a pickup, but also people that just like the pickup so much from its design, features, and that it's a Tesla, that they actually ordered one, and we will see in the next couple of weeks and months if they really want to purchase one, but a lot of influencers want to buy one. A lot of celebrities want to buy a pickup truck, buy Tesla, the Cybertruck. It's so dramatic different that everybody loves it, and that's why I believe it can be a hit financially, design-wise, manufacturing-wise, and also from the engineering, something that no other car manufacturer ever done before. Airplanes being built like from a unibody exoskeleton version, and you see, you know, Tesla is very much an engineering company, technology company, and therefore we are looking forward and should look forward what the Tesla Cybertruck will bring us, and he will bring us, or it will bring us, the future.